stream, we will be talking about why non-Black people feel comfortable saying the N-word. Now, I have like a personal story for this, and for this live stream, I will be focusing more on like Hispanic people saying the N-word, just because I'm in Southern California, and I went to like public high school. I feel like that already says enough, but if it doesn't, my school, it was mostly Hispanic, maybe like 60% or something. Like it was like the majority, so I did hear a lot of like Hispanic people saying the N-word more than even like Black people, I feel. So not that my people didn't say the N-word, obviously. It's just I feel like Hispanic people would be saying it like a lot, like it was very in like the vocabulary of like some groups that would hang out together. And like honestly, like even if everyone in the group wasn't saying it, it's like if you're hanging out with that group and I'm hearing it come out multiple times, I'm assuming everyone in the group is saying it. You're your friends, right? But yeah, so that's that. But another side thing, when I used to have a friend. Oh, I had kind of like like loosely, that's like a loose term, like he was like an acquaintance, he was someone I went to school with, and just say that. I think we met like in history class sophomore year, I think, and then we didn't really talk after like much. But then when we were like 18, 19, I think 19, we started playing, 19 or 20, we started playing like Fortnite together in a group, like me, my husband, he was my boyfriend at the time, this white guy, this is the one I met sophomore year, and then another guy, and he was Hispanic. Now, this white guy specifically, he would be saying the N-word like when we were playing. And he also said like slurs towards like Hispanic people. I don't know. He was just saying a lot. So I stopped befriending him. I stopped playing with him because it was just very uncomfortable to be hearing slurs all the time. I was just like, come on, like even if you say that you don't like Trump, even if you say you like Black people, even if you say you don't like conservatism and all these things, like you're still presenting what I'm fearful of. You are still making me highly uncomfortable. So cut that off. And then oh my god, yeah, another thing, in high school, my best friend, she was Hispanic, and she thought it would be cool to be called the N-word. Like she wanted me to call her that, and like I don't know, I thought it was funny at the time too. I was calling her it. I was just like, oh yeah. It's like, yeah, you're my, just to make her feel good or whatever. Like, yeah, you're my N. You're my N, I would say it, because not like all the time. I just said it like a few times. It made her feel good. I don't know. So, yeah, my fault on that one, too. But she wanted it, But, what else? Oh, yeah, and she wanted to say it, too. And I did kind of give her a pass, and her boyfriend wasn't okay with it, which is good because, yeah, her boyfriend, he's half Black, and he didn't want her to say it, which is good. So at least there was someone advocating against it. But my dumb ass was like, yeah, say it, girl, say it. I don't know. I was dumb, right? I was 17. Yeah, I was like 16, 17. I was dumb. Okay, then, like, I don't know. I would never give out the N-word pass ever in my fucking life again. Oh my god, that's another thing. Okay, when I was 19, a Hispanic friend I had, she specifically asked me for the N-word pass. I have a whole other story time about that bitch, but she specifically asked me like, can I say the N-word about you? Or can I say the N-word around you? And I was just like, I don't feel like I can like give you the permission to do that. So hey, I matured by 19. Like, that bitch hadn't, but yeah, she hadn't matured by 19, but I did. I was not letting bitches say N-word at 19. Okay, don't worry. But anyways, yeah, I'm 24 now. So this is like all like, you know. But then the most recent one did happen when I was 24. So here, let me hit this because I want to. This is a smoking stream. We smoke and we talk about our problems. You can kind of consider this one a podcast because I'm just yapping. But yeah, who says podcast can't be short? Sorry, I'm in the second room and my animals are trying to break in. Just ignore that. They'll be fine. Mom needs some time to herself. I'm in the room, finally using the stream room for stream. Well, it's a bunch of things. Using the second room for a bunch of things. Workout room, stream room, desk room, where you could do like work in, dryer room, like it's just everything. That's my dryer. Yeah. Okay. So, back to what I was saying. So this one was when I was 24, but it happened last year, so 2025. So, I started working at my job, right? And I was just cool with this one guy. We just kept talking. We kept being friends. We kept like telling things each other about each other, right? About ourselves. We kept telling things each other about ourselves. Like, this was like just a little roach. I think it's done. But yeah, we were telling things each other. We were becoming friends, kind of, okay? And I liked him. But my first red flag should have been, because I kind of like vet people before, because I can't be friends with anyone. I just can't. I simply can't. It's unsafe. It's scary as fuck. I've been friends with people that turned out to be conservative, that turned out to be not my vibe at all in that realm, and I know how that fucking ends, and I will not put myself through that again. So, with that being said, one of the first thing I try to like sneak into conversation whenever I can is I try to find out how you feel about Trump, or if you voted for him, if you like him. I just try to figure out something in that realm. How you feel about gays, like how do you feel about homeless people, like I just try to find out something to find out what type of person you are, right? Because homeless people are people too, first of all. That's why that. But I'm not gonna explain myself. Like, fuck it. Like, if you're a good person, you're a good person. If you're not, you're fucking not, right? Anyways, I asked him, like, oh, like, yeah, like, or no, I mentioned, like, yeah, like, I hate these Trump supporters working here, all these Trump supporters working here, like, it's just really hard working with all these Trump supporters, whatever. And then he was like, he said, like, he basically said, like, yeah, like, I don't like Trump, he's like so like stupid, like something like that. But he said, like, oh, but I didn't vote, so that should have been my first red flag, because he didn't vote. He doesn't think that it's important. He doesn't think it matters. He doesn't, whatever. It's not a big deal, whatever the case may be. And people that think like that, they're kind of like just leaving it up in the air. They don't really care, right? But anyways, some time passes, like months. Like, we're probably cool for months, just catching up with each other, like saying some things. Like, honestly, it probably wasn't super long. Maybe like maybe a month or two. Let's say we were cool for like a month or two before things got bad. Okay, so then, because I think we would catch up a lot, like outside by the car washing station, because I do a driving job. So we would wash cars and catch up, I think, a lot. I don't know. Or maybe, I think seeing him in passing too, but I don't know. It wasn't like a deep connection. I already said that. It was like an acquaintance, like a friendship could have, not like a full-on friendship, but like a work friendship could have been built from that, like, oh, okay, we both don't like Trump, we both don't like these Trump supporters working here, we could be like each other's friends, right? Anyways, So one day he's like telling a backstory about him and his siblings. I don't remember. Maybe he was a middle child. I don't fucking remember what he is, right? But basically, in his story, he was at the end of it. He was saying like that because of the other siblings being born at a certain time and him being born at a certain time, that he had to be raised how they were raised. And he said like he said like about his mom or his dad, whatever, one of them. He was like, man, I gotta be clumped up with these in. He said, man, I gotta be clumped up with these niggas, like something like that. Like, yeah, he said it like something like that, and I was just like, ooh. But yeah, that's like a visual representation of me like just slowly easing out of a situation as quickly as fucking possible. But I just kind of like I became very dry and shut down in the conversation. I just wanted out of it, and finished up washing my fucking car quick as fuck, got the fuck out of there, and ever since then we never talked again. And that is the fucking thing. That is the whole reason I'm making this video, is because when Hispanic people say the N-word and they say like, oh, it doesn't matter, I can say it, it doesn't matter, we've been through the same things, I can say it. They say these talking points, right? But if I get awkward and I stop talking to them, and if I don't say anything and they don't say anything, like he knows we're not cool. I know we're not cool. We both know we're not cool. But no words have been exchanged on what happened. No words have been exchanged on why, right? But we both fucking know why. It's because he fucking said the N-word, right? But he's gonna sit around and, you know, possibly say like, oh, it doesn't matter. Maybe this can be a situation where it teaches him like, oh, it does matter. Like, I could literally stop talking to someone because I'm saying something dumb. Yeah, idiot. But it's just like, it's like, who would have thought, right? Like, it's just ridiculous. And yeah, so literally since that day, he has not talked to me, I have not talked to him, and he knows in his heart and in his head that he did something wrong, and never mentioned anything again. But he knows not to talk to me. He knows I don't want to talk to him. He knows I don't like him anymore. All of this based off of energy and no words exchanged. No words exchanged. Saying all of this to say that Hispanic people know that they're not supposed to be saying these words. They know they're not supposed to say the N-word, but they want to make every excuse under the sun to say it, for the ones that do say it. Obviously not every Hispanic person says it. I'm not saying that. Obviously not. That would be ridiculous. That would be terrible. But, you know, it's like, it's enough for me to make a video. You know, it's enough people for me to be like, come on guys, like talk within your community. Like if you don't say it yourself and you're Hispanic, talk within your community, because that is where we're at right now. That is where we're at right now. We're at an issue, we're at a crossroads, honestly. This issue cannot fix itself because Hispanic people, they keep, like the ones who keep saying it, they will keep saying like, oh, it is okay because we've been through the same struggles. You guys need to like go in intersectionality, like talk within your own communities about it and be like, hey, you can't be saying this because we didn't go through slavery in that same way. We didn't go through the same horrors. We don't have that same history. We have our own words, we have our own things. Like we can't do that. We can't steal someone else's trauma word and reclaim their word. They already reclaimed their word. We can reclaim our own words. You know, have those type of conversations within your community, I feel, because I feel like it's not really transferring across with all these years of like, you know, what shouldn't have been said. But here, let me show you this video. Let me look up, I don't know, I think he was a rapper saying Hispanic people can say N-word. There was this rapper literally going, this guy, I think this guy maybe. Yeah, it is this guy. So this guy, like rapper, saying that he should be able to say the N-word. Hold on. It's like gone. Hold on. They're trying to cover for him. Mm. Hold on. Let me look it up. Like, okay, I don't know. I don't know. If you guys know, you know. If you guys know, it's basically like there was like a podcast, and I think they like literally deleted it. I can't find it. It's like it looks like it's scrubbed or some shit. I don't know. But there was like a podcast. They were sitting around on like a couch, and they were saying that Hispanic people should be able to say the N word. It was a Hispanic person. I think he might have been wearing a cowboy hat. I can't remember fully, honestly. And low-key, I think he might have had grills, but I honestly don't know. I have really bad memory. I'm just throwing those details in. But the grills, it's already a red flag because it's like, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's really annoying. Like, I can make a whole separate other video about that, about like the cultural appropriation of black people. I feel like it's really bad. I feel like every race feels more comfortable stealing from black people. Like, I mean, if you guys have seen some things in Asia recently, it's crazy. Like, I've seen some videos on my like 40 page of YouTube. I think I might have actually heard it mentioned in a video I watched too. So it's just bad. I'll probably make a video about that too. But yeah, cultural appropriation is terrible. But yeah, N-word. No one should be saying the N-word if you're not black, right? Like, it's just really really annoying. It's terrible. It's cringy as fuck as well. Like, it's so immature. Like, even if you're a fucking like high schooler at this point, if you're a high schooler in 2026, why the fuck are you saying the N-word, right? Like, I was a high schooler in 2019, and that was enough for us to not be saying the N-word too. But I feel like even now people are more woke, so hopefully that all just stops because it's just ridiculous. But yeah, so yes, no one should be saying the N-word if they're not black. Please, like, please don't do it. It's really offensive. Please just find your own like words, reclaim your own things. It's much better. You will feel much better consciously. You'll never offend anyone. Like, you have nothing to worry about, right? That's the good thing. Please do that. Please just do that. I don't want us to continue this cycle of pretending it's fine. Oh, it's fine. I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. But then as soon as you say it, there's this unspoken thing and we never talk again because you fucking know. You fucking know you shouldn't have said that shit. So, yeah. I can talk more on this another time. But yeah, hopefully that guy regrets what he did. Hopefully he never says that again. I really don't know. I don't talk to him anymore, obviously. But yeah, hopefully everyone has a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch me past, present, or future, thank you so much. And hopefully everyone has a fantastic, fantabulous, amazing day. Goodbye.